at the grocery store based on what happened last week. Liberation Day was last week. President Trump placed a whole bunch of new tariffs over the weekend, even with stock prices tumbling. He said he's going to sit tight and he's not going to pull all these. So let's take him at his word. If the tariffs that are in place right now stay in effect, this is what you can expect to happen to your food prices. I'm dating this as April 7th because things are changing so fast. So supermarket prices, economists are saying you can expect about 50% of all the items in the grocery store to go up in some way. Can't say how much, some will be impacted more than others, but assume about 50% of what you put in your cart will be impacted in some way by a price increase. First thing you're gonna notice is tropical fruit because it's not shelf stable. And so you're gonna see bananas, pineapples, coconut, any
God damn it, I was surviving off the bananas because they was cheap, like bananas and apples, and now you're going to raise price on them. I hope it's nothing crazy, though.
anything that we have to import because we can't grow enough of it here that could rot quickly, you're going to see those prices go up. Let's sit tight on avocados because they may not be impacted at this time. Seafood, if you eat a lot of seafood or you like your red lobster or whatever like that, you're going to see prices go up. So we have a 10% tariff on Chile, and then all the other countries that we get seafood from, increasing tariffs all the way to Vietnam, where we source a lot of seafood, are 46%.
Oh, well, it won't be no more crab legs for me because seafood was already expensive. It was never cheap. So now we just, okay, fish only, like God told us anyway.
An increase on seafood from Vietnam. Coffee, there was not a tariff on these countries before. Now there is a 10% tariff on coffee. This is where we get most of our coffee from. It was already in jeopardy.
See, they playing games now. Don't mess with the folks' coffee because we need that. And that'd be the first thing to go up when a recession hit is coffee. That's a big old alarm right there.
Due to climate change and not having the right ecosystem to grow it any longer, we're going to see it get more expensive now. All right, alcohol, I have read, is going to get clobbered. If you like your cocktail, this is not going to make you happy. So now there are tariffs on Italy, France, and Spain, the EU, 20% on all alcohol, wine products. Australia and New Zealand is 10%. We get a lot of wine and alcohol from there. And then beer from Mexico, 25% tariff. Sorry, guys. All right, olive oil. We get most of our olive oil from Spain, Italy, and Greece. We grow a nominal amount of it here, and that is that's a 20% tariff on the EU on olive oil. And then chocolate. So now there is 21% on the Ivory Coast, which is where we get most of our chocolate, and 10% from Ghana. So expect to see chocolate go up. And then cashews, pecans, and macadamia nuts are the most likely nuts to see increases, but it depends on where they're sourced, how much the tariff is going to be. And then last but not least, let's talk about broader implications here. So we get glass for packaging. We import about, $9 billion worth of glass packaging, paper, about $6 billion. Aluminum cans, there's not a tariff on aluminum right now, but there is a 25% tariff on aluminum cans. Not to mention the cost of fertilizer is going to continue to go up. So we will visit this, and we're going to talk about why it's so hard for farmers to switch from growing corn and soy to other things.
Yes, now these prices is going up, and people had already been saying they had seen this because the egg's still at $9 and everything is still high everywhere. They already told you cars going up, so we just, y'all get ready. Y'all get ready, because 50% of the items in the grocery store is expected to rise in price. We living in a whole world of what the, because this is just insane. It's going to be a crisis. Hold on to your coins tight and watch where you spend them. Spend wisely and look and be aware, be a watchman, because you got to know what's going on around you. And people that have been prepping already was ready for this. Preppers got their rice, their beans, their carrots, their corn, and their garden, and they ain't worried about nothing. Some folks got the bidders on the toilet because it might not be no paper. Somebody got stockpiles of tissue paper and all that stuff, and paper towels and laundry and all the stuff you need if you've been couponing, you've been prepping. That stuff will last you 2-3 years if you've been doing it right, because the price of everything you see and need, because the prices of everything you need about to change. They in there stirring the pot, saying that this is temporary pain for it to get better. But I wonder how painful it's going to be. It's going to be painful like temporary just items, or somebody going to be outside with everything high like this. It's about to get expensive for everybody. Thank you, Tropical Blue Waters. That was from them reporting this. She went into so much detail about everything that's going on. down to the pecan, cashews, and macadamia nuts, everything. She let us know everything that's going on because prices is definitely about to get up. What y'all feel about these beer prices about to rise on y'all? Right when it's about to be summer and barbecue time, they want to sit here and raise the prices on beer. At least you could have been at home and had a good beer to drink and felt good. Like, I don't get it. But at the end of the day, let me know down in the comments what you think of this. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, drop some roses down in the comments. I'm Tiffany Rose. I'm out till next time. See you later.